Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the wonders of our world and discover the hidden gems that make life so fascinating. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey. Today, we're going to take you to the breathtaking Peruvian Andes, where a team of scientists has made an extraordinary discovery. Deep in the mountains, they found 3 new species of frogs that are unlike any others. These tiny creatures may be small, but they hold a big secret to the region's rich biodiversity. Imagine hiking through the rugged terrain of the Cordillera de Huancabamba, the sound of rushing streams, and the scent of exotic plants filling the air. The scientists who embarked on this adventure had to navigate challenging trails, scanning the ground and vegetation with headlamps for any sign of amphibian life. And then, they found them. 3 previously unknown frog species that have been hiding in plain sight. Let me tell you about these incredible frogs. There's Pristamantis chingoles, with its distinctive wart-like bumps and high-pitched peep call. Then there's P. nunes cortesi, with its striking black blotches where its legs meet its body. And finally, there's the tiny P. yonki, no larger than a thumbnail, which was found hiding in a bromeliad plant. These discoveries are not only exciting for scientists, but also highlight the importance of preserving our natural world. The researchers are concerned about habitat loss and degradation in the region, which could threaten the very existence of these new species. It's a reminder that there's still so much to learn about our planet and the incredible creatures that call it home. As we explore the world on Charles Travels, we're constantly reminded of the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. From the majestic mountains to the tiny frogs that inhabit them, every destination has a story to tell and a lesson to share. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. As we continue our exploration of the American landscape, we find ourselves in the midst of a fascinating tale that highlights the complexities of our country's food systems and the ongoing debates about animal welfare, consumer prices, and state regulations. Imagine driving through the rolling hills of California, where the sun-kissed fields stretch as far as the eye can see, and the sound of chickens clucking fills the air. This is a place where agriculture meets innovation, and where the nation's food supply is shaped by the decisions made by farmers, policymakers, and consumers. But as we delve deeper into this story, we find that the Trump administration has sued California over its regulations on egg farms, citing concerns about higher egg prices and the impact of unnecessary red tape on the production of eggs. The lawsuit claims that California's laws, which require hen farms to provide more space for chickens to move around, are contributing to the rising cost of eggs nationwide. As we explore this issue, we meet the people who are at the heart of this debate: the farmers, the animal welfare advocates, and the consumers who are feeling the pinch of higher egg prices. We visit a small farm in California, where the owner is proud to show us the spacious enclosures where his hens roam freely, and explains how these regulations have improved the health and well-being of his birds. We also talk to experts who argue that these regulations are not only better for animal welfare, but also help reduce the risk of foodborne diseases. On the other hand, we hear from farmers in other states who feel that California's laws are imposing undue burdens on their businesses and driving up costs for consumers across the country. As we navigate this complex landscape, we begin to see the intricate web of relationships between food production, consumer prices, and state regulations. We realize that the story of eggs is not just about a simple commodity, but about the values and priorities that shape our food systems. So, what can we learn from this tale? Perhaps it's that the decisions we make about how we produce and consume food have far-reaching consequences for our environment, our health, and our economy. Or maybe it's that the pursuit of cheaper prices can sometimes come at a cost to animal welfare and the well-being of our communities. Whatever the lesson, one thing is clear. This story is a reminder that the world of food is full of nuances and complexities, and that the journey to understand it is always worth taking. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you to the picturesque Lake Patzcuaro in Mexico, where a remarkable story of conservation and community is unfolding. Meet Froilan Correa, a fisherman who's spent decades working on the lake, but now finds himself at the forefront of an effort to save an extraordinary amphibian, the achoke, also known as the Lake Patzcuaro salamander. This fascinating creature, with its lion-like mane and regenerative abilities, is a lesser-known relative of the axolotl, another endangered amphibian in Mexico. But what's truly remarkable about the achoke is its ability to regenerate lost limbs and parts of its organs, making it a subject of great interest for scientists. As we delve into the story, we find that overfishing, pollution, and reduced water levels have pushed the achoke to the brink of extinction. But in a heartening display of collaboration, biologists from Michoacana University have joined forces with the local indigenous community to help the achoke reproduce. Froilan Correa, now in his 60s, has taken on a new role as an amphibian egg collector, using his intimate knowledge of the lake to help collect eggs and give the achokes a fighting chance. The story is one of hope and resilience, as scientists and fishermen work together to stabilize the achoke population. With only an estimated 80 to 100 individuals remaining in a small part of the lake, the task is daunting, but the dedication of the community is inspiring. As Israel Correa, a relative of Froilan, notes, "We can't miss a day without coming because otherwise they'll die. Come rain or shine, even if there's a festival, we have to be here." As we conclude our journey today, I'm reminded that even in the face of adversity, there are countless stories of people coming together to make a difference. The achoke may be a small creature, but its story has a big impact on our understanding of the importance of conservation and community. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling. Whether you're exploring the depths of a Mexican lake or wandering through your own backyard, I hope you'll join me again soon as we continue to discover the wonders of our world, one story at a time.